Hey guys, so today what I want to do is to show you guys how to properly embed a quote according to MLA format. So basically what I'm going to show you guys how to do is how to set up a quote, how to properly attribute it, and to make sure that you've got your citations correct. So what I've got on this side of the screen is a 3-entry Works Cited page. Now these are from different projects. They have nothing to do with one another. They're just randomly chosen examples. But I chose these ones particularly because they're 3 different types of sources. So if you know MLA format pretty well, you can identify them without much trouble. So this one is a book. So it's set up like a book. Here's your author, here's your title, publisher, places of publication, publisher, year, medium, etc. This one is a basic article from a library database. So author, title, name of the journal, the database it came from, and all the rest of the information you would need. This one is a double authored source, or co-authored source. Lawrence Raw and Tony Gurr. And this is from an edited collection. So in this case we have an editor, Katja Krebs, we have a title of the book, and so on and so on. So what I'm going to do is to show you guys a couple of different ways that you can embed these quotes properly. So one of the easiest ways to embed a quote is to directly mention the author's name in your sentence. So that takes care of your author citation. So in this case, I'm going to go very simple. Van Weyenberg writes, blah, 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 blah. Now, you're not done, though, because what we're still missing, because this is a print source, it's a book, we're still missing the page citation. So in this case, the page needs to be a parenthetical citation, so it's quotes from page 75. Boom. Done. Now what I'm going to do with this quote from Leanne Carroll is slightly different. What I'm going to do is a full parenthetical citation. So that's going to put her last name and the page number in the parenthetical citation. Again, this is super easy to do. So far, no problems. Now, what you want to take note of, especially with this one, is that the rest of this information here, not part of your citation here. So all you need in this case is the author's last name, right there, and the page number. Now with Raw and Gurr, because we have two authors for this source and we have an editor, you need to list both of the authors. So Raw and Gurr say blah blah blah, the quote 163. Now with the Raw and Gurr source, one of the reasons I put it in there is because sometimes students, when they get a or people who aren't very familiar with MLA format, sometimes when they get a piece with multiple authors, they don't really know what to do, and so they just list the primary one. That's not what you want to do. You want to list both authors if you've got 2 or 3 authors. Now here's where it gets a bit tricky, because if you've got 4 or more authors, what you want to do is list the primary author's last name. So let's just pretend it's Raw and Gurr and Brown and Jones and Smith. So what you would do is list the primary author and then the term et al. And then the page number. Wrong one. And that would be your citation for that. And et al. Comes from the Latin. It means and the rest. So in this case, Lawrence Raw and the rest. But again, that's only if you have 4 or more authors. Thanks for watching.